Today we will continue with volumes of prisms and cylinders. Our objective is to find the volumes of prisms and cylinders. And as we know, to find the volume of prism or cylinder, we multiply the base area B, capital letter B, and the height h. For example, if we have this prism, this is a rectangular prism, this is length 6 yards, width 4 yards, height 5 yards. So at first we can find the base area, multiply length by width, because this is a rectangle. So length by width is 4 multiplied by 6, which is 24 square yards. And to find the volume, multiply this area, the base area, by the height. And the height is 5 yards, so it's 24 multiplied by 5, which is 120 cubic yards. Also, we can do that in one step by multiplying length by width by height, because the base area is length multiplied by width. So we can say that the volume of rectangular prism is length multiplied by width multiplied by height. If we have a cylinder, we will do the same. Remember that the area of circle is pi r square. So to find the area, we have here the radius 3 yards. So to find the base area, please mute your mic. Multiply pi by and 3 square. And when you use pi, you can use calculator to find that. You will find the button that contains pi. You will use shift and the button that is written multiplied by 10 power x, like this. Okay, it's down. You will find the letter pi down in the calculator, and you can use the calculator to find the base area. And now to find the volume, multiply by the height, which is 10 yards, and we have here the volume approximately about 282.6 yards. So guys, we will use calculator to find pi. But also we can do something else before we calculate. We can estimate the answer. Okay, to see this, open your workbook page 88. Quickly guys, open your workbook page 88, or I think this is 89. That's question number 2. Yes, okay Ahmed. Okay guys, this is 89. This is the second page. Find the volume of a cylindrical cake that is 5 inch tall with a diameter of 15 inch. Give your answer to the nearest cubic inch. Okay, at first we will start with estimating the answer. Let's do that. Okay, how to estimate? We will estimate the base area. Patel, mute your mic. So the base area is pi r square. Okay, pi is approximately 3. We will estimate. So take the whole number, the nearest number that you can multiply without using calculator. So pi is approximately 3. And the area of base, which is circle, the area of base is pi r square. What's the radius here? We don't have the radius, we have the diameter. The diameter is 15 and the radius is half the diameter. So the radius is 7.5, 7.5. Okay, approximately or estimate this. The estimation is 8. Take the nearest whole number to 7.5, which is 8. And 8 square is 64. So to estimate the volume, we find first the area of base, multiply the estimate of pi, and the estimate of r square. So 3 multiplied by 8 square, which is 64, it will be 192. That's for the base area. Now find the volume, multiply by the height. Multiply 192 by 5. And it will be 950. That's estimation. This is not the exact answer. Let's find the exact answer. Okay, first find the area of the base. So multiply pi and r square. And as we said before, the diameter 15, so the radius is 7.5. And 7.5 square is 56.25. And we have pi as it is here. So the base area is 56.25 pi inch square. Now to find the volume, multiply by the height. So it's base area multiplied by height. The base area is 56.25 pi. And the height is 5 inches. Now multiply using calculator. And of course use pi in your calculator. You will find the approximate value, which is, you will find something like this. That's approximately 884 to the nearest whole number inch cube. Now let's check if this answer is near to the estimate. Yes, our answer, the exact answer is 884, and this is of course near to 950. Remember that yes, there is difference here, but this is not a big gap. There's no big difference. Okay, when you use multiplication and powers, so we can find difference in the answer, but it's reasonable because we used multiplication and powers. Okay, let's move to the next question. This time is the quick check in the same page 89, and you have 2 minutes to try by yourselves. At first estimate, and after that find the volume. Okay guys, 2 minutes. I'm waiting for you.
Teacher,
Yes.
I don't have the chat button.
Okay, Ibrahim, but you can ask me using voice after the presentation. Okay.
Okay.
Okay guys, let's continue. To estimate, use 3 for pi. So it's 3 multiplied by the radius, which is the half of 15, and it's 7.5 square. And find this approximately, it will be 170 millimeter square. That's approximately. So This is the estimation, not the exact answer. To find the exact answer, we will use the exact values for pi and r. Okay? Of course, here you can use the estimation 8, not 7.5. That's also correct. Okay? You will find answer, yes, near to 170. And let's find the volume, that's the base, the volume multiplied by the height, which is 12, and it will be 2040. Now let's find the exact values. The base area is 7.5 square multiplied by pi, multiplied by the approximated value, the approximated ratio pi. And this is the height. So I can write this all as one rule. Base area, which is pi r square multiplied by height. And just use calculator. And the answer will be 2121. Okay? And Abdullah, make sure that you used 7.5 square. Okay guys, now we'll take some exercises on the volume of prism and cylinder. Okay guys, in this question, as you can see, the answer, the exact answer is near to the estimate. Now open your workbook page 255, and I want you to do this very quick. This is very important for you. Try to solve questions from 1 to 3, just from 1 to 3, and you have 1 minute. Be quick. Use your calculator. It's written 255. Okay guys, the first one, if you get the answer, write on the chat. The first one, number 1. Okay, let's see the answer. Muhammad, Muammal, Abdullah. Excellent, Mujtaba, Batil, Muaz. Excellent. So guys, we can use the rule as one rule: length multiplied by width multiplied by height. Length multiplied by width, which is the base area. So I can take it as one rule. And now just multiply the three dimensions that we have, and the answer is 1344. And this is for number 2. Yes, number 2. Okay, great. Let's see number 2. Yes, this time this is cube. So the base area is s square and the height is s, the same number. So multiply them, it will be s cube or l cube. The edge length, the cube of the edge length. So it's 27 cube, and that's equal to 19,683. Number 3, excellent. Number 3, we will find first the base area. Okay, here I will do this in 2 steps because this is not easy to use in 1 step. Okay, focus with me. If you solved the question or not, please focus with me. We will start with finding the length of the base B, this one, B small. How to find this? This is right angle triangle. I have this one 12 and I have the hypotenuse 20. How to find the length of the third side? Pythagorean theorem. Yes, use Pythagorean theorem. So the length of the third side is 16. Is this clear now? Let's continue. So at first, to find the area of the base, it's the rule of triangle is half base length multiplied height. I don't have the base length, so I will find it using Pythagorean theorem. Now find the base area, capital B, half multiplied by base length multiplied by height. The height of triangle, of course, not the prism. So the height of triangle is 12 and the base of triangle is 16. So half multiplied 12 multiplied 16, which is 96. Now to find the volume, multiply this number, the base area, by the height of the prism, 24, and it will be 2304. So I have here Muammal correct, no one else. Guys, who is using Muhammad Abdul Baqi? Please mute your mic. Okay guys, the same idea in question 4. I want you only to solve question 4 now. Be quick. Question 4 only. Try it. You don't have the base. This one. Find the length of the base. Use Pythagorean theorem. And this is side, not hypotenuse, so we subtract like the first in the question 3, like the previous one. Okay, can anyone tell me in the chat what's the length of P small? Find the square root of 17 square minus 15 square. No one? Great. Excellent, excellent. 8 Ahmed, Abdullah, and Ali, Batil, Muhammad. Okay guys, and the base area. Multiply half by 8, which is the base length, multiplied by the height of the triangle, which is 15. So it will be half multiplied by 8 multiplied by 15, which is 60. Now this is the base, the triangle, multiplied by the height of the prism. Multiply this number by the height of the prism. Someone tell me the answer. Can anyone tell me the answer? No? Excellent. So it's 60 multiplied by 11, which is 660. Excellent. Okay, in question 5, this is like exactly like question 2. It's cube. So the rule is L cube. And find 43 power 3. That's all. Excellent, Muammal. Now the answer is excellent, Saad and Ahmed. Muammal, you are great today. Okay, in the last one, this is like question number 1. So this is rectangular cube, rectangular prism. So it's length multiplied by width multiplied by height. Great work. So multiply them and the answer will be, as Muhammad said, 44,688. Okay guys, let's move to the last thing. Okay, now this time with cylinders. Let's start with the first one. I will solve the first one. Okay, we have first to find the radius. The radius is half the diameter. Half 26 is 13. Now find the area of the base, pi r square, and we have r 13. So we will find the volume, which is p. At first 13 square is 169. So this is 169 pi. And after that, find the volume, multiply this number, 169 pi, and the height of the cylinder, which is 28. And the answer will be 14,866. So these are the steps. Now I will solve also number 8, but I need you to help me. Let's start first. We have radius. So at first find the base area. Okay? And after that multiply it by the height. Look at this. I will use it as one rule. So I will remove base area and write pi r square and use it as pi r square h. So this is the rule of the volume of cylinder. Okay? To do it in one step. And now we have pi, we have the radius, we have the height. Use your calculator, tell me the answer in the chat. What's 10? What is 10? So it will be...
Mister, what is pi?
I told you, you will find the button of pi near to equal, down. You will use shift, then this button, okay? And it will be approximately 126. Of course, we will use approximate each time because pi is approximated ratio. Please mute your mic. So the answer is about 126 cubic feet. Now it's your time to try by yourself. Try to solve question 9. You have 1 minute. Okay, these are different answers. I can see that Abdullah and Ahmed have the same answer, but Battle, are you sure? Or you are writing the same answer?
294.
Okay, let's see. Start first with the rule. This time I will use the one-step rule. Okay, pi r square h. You know from where I get this. And just substitute pi. I will use calculator for pi. And r, the radius is 7 and the height is 42. Using calculator, you'll find the answer 6,465. Approximately, of course. Okay guys, that's all for today. Please write the full answer for these questions so you can understand the steps well. At first we started with the full steps, and after that I reduced the steps to make it easy for you to do it in one step. Thank you, that's all for today. If you have any question you can ask. If you don't have a question, you can leave the conversation. Thank you guys.